What's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. Well, welcome back to my returning viewers. If you're new here, what took you so long? I'm just messing with y'all. I love all my viewers equally. Oh yeah, while we on the subject, if y'all could hit that like button right there and let YouTube know to keep showing you my videos, I'd really appreciate it. So while I have you guys here, today we're going to be talking about psych evaluations for VSG or any type of bariatric surgery and the kind of questions that they ask you. Now let me start by saying this is not a cheat sheet to get the answers for the test. This is just me giving you an idea of what kind of questions they may ask you and what they're kind of trying to gather from the answers that you give them. Also, I can't tell you with 100% certainty what questions they're going to ask and which ones they're not, because I only went to one session. This was my first psych evaluation, so I have nothing to compare to. So I'm just going to give you what my experience was. Now the first question that I really remember being asked was whether my family history involves any mental health issues in the past, whether it's my father's side, mother's side, and if they've been diagnosed for it or are taking any kind of medications, as well as am I currently diagnosed with any type of mental health issues and if I'm taking any kind of medicine for it. Now, from what I gathered when I answered this question, I think they ask you this to gauge whether or not these mental illnesses or medications that you're taking for any particular mental illness may affect your capability to be successful after you get your surgery. Like, is it going to cause you to spiral out of control, or medications that may cause you to eat more than average people would? I guess that would be why she would ask that question. The next thing I remember being asked was, what kind of health plans have I done in the past to help myself lose weight? Basically, what kind of diets have I been on, documented and undocumented, that would help me get to my weight loss goal, and was unsuccessful, obviously, because I'm here now. Now, I think the reason for that question is pretty self-explanatory. They're trying to gauge whether or not you've made a valiant effort in losing the weight on your own before you took this route. So that's pretty much self-explanatory. Of course, I was asked the standard, do you smoke, do you drink, those normal questions like that. And basically those go back to the first question, what kind of things are you taking that can alter your mental state and cause you to be unsuccessful with the surgery, or that may affect you during surgery that we don't know about in case something bad happens, or not that anything bad is going to happen, but just to be on the safe side, they want to know what kind of things are in your system so they can prepare for that during surgery and after surgery. Now, this one's a big question, okay? They ask you, why are you getting this surgery? Why did you choose this route compared to any other route in terms of trying it on your own, or what led you to this moment here, and what makes you think that you're going to be successful doing it this way? What you say next will probably make a huge impact as to whether or not you get approved or not. Now, the first thing you need to understand is you're going to want to be as honest as possible, because if you are not ready for the surgery mentally, it's going to be extremely difficult to be successful, because the surgery only allows, it's a tool. Okay, let's start there. It's a tool that allows you to have kind of like an advantage or a head start to get to your goal, but it is not a quick fix. It's not a fix all. You still have to put in that work mentally, and it's going to be very difficult if you have, like, say you're an emotional eater, because I can say that I had some emotional eating issues, which is why you're supposed to be trying to prepare yourself before the surgery happens mentally in order to overcome some of those hurdles. And also they have support groups, and you can talk to a therapist, and other things that you can do to help you through the process. The person that gave me my psych evaluation gave me several support groups that she offered me that I could be a part of to help me stay on the right track. So the first 6 months of your surgery, at least for VSG, I'm not sure about any other kind of surgeries or bariatric surgery, but at least for VSG, I hear that the first 6 to 8, 9 months is the best period to lose weight, because that's when you're like the least hungry and don't have really much of an appetite or have any taste of food or anything. And after you get past that 12-month mark, you start to feel more normal, and the ability to eat is better and more easier, so it's easier to fall back into bad habits. And that's why they ask you the question about why you feel like you're going to be successful with this long term after the first few months of you losing huge amounts of weight, and then you go back to eating normal and spiral back out of control. We don't want that to happen. So that's why they ask you the question, how will this help you succeed in your goals long term? So for me, my personal reason why I want to lose weight is because I want to be healthier. I'm tired of being tired all the time. I am 32 years old and I sleep. If I could sleep all day, I would. Okay, let's put it that way. I don't really like going outside. I've become kind of like a agoraphobic, and that's not, no shade to anyone who's agoraphobic, but basically that means that you don't like to go outside and you avoid it at all costs. And that's not because I don't enjoy going outside, it's because I'm tired. I don't have any energy for anything except doing the household work and dealing with the kids. That's it. After that, I look forward to sleep. And I shouldn't be doing that at 32. I mean, some sleep fine, a normal amount of sleep fine, but I'll go to, and okay, so in my defense, let me also add that I am insomniac. I'm an insomniac. So it makes it very difficult for me to get restful sleep because I don't fall asleep until maybe like 3 a.m. some nights or later. So I'm not getting the best sleep in the world. And then the fact that I do have mild apnea is keeping me from sleeping restfully as well. So, and being in pain all the time. When you're overweight, my body is, I'm only 5 feet tall. I'm close to 300 pounds. I think it was like 290 pounds the last time I weighed myself. That is way too much weight for your bones. Okay, so your body is screaming, help me! And I'm not doing anything about it yet. Well, I'm trying to do something about it now. But you understand what I'm saying. So that's the reason why I wanted the surgery. I want to feel better. I want to be able to have the normal life that a 32-year-old is supposed to have. I want to have energy to play with the kids and to have physical activity and not have my knees aching and my back hurting and this and that. And it's like, I shouldn't be feeling like that. I really shouldn't. It's not where it's at. I don't want to do that anymore. Yeah, so basically I broke it down to the person that I was speaking to for the psych evaluation. Just like that. And yeah, she told me that I was approved after that. So I guess that lovely spiel that I just gave you guys was enough to get me in conjunction with the other answers that I gave for the other questions. I'm not going to give all the answers here because I want you to give real honest answers. I'm just giving you advantage to think about them ahead of time a little bit, just a little bit, so that you have some preparation and you can give honest, genuine answers from inside instead of being thrusted in, and trying to think about an answer on a dime or on a time frame, you know what I mean? Trying to think about it on the fly. You actually have prepared answers that are genuine and honest. That's important because you're only doing yourself a disservice if you don't tell the truth, okay? I'm sure you could probably find a way to kind of smooth the answers a little bit so that you can get into the surgery. But in all honesty, long term, if you're not ready, you're just gonna end up injuring yourself. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna go this route and you get the psych evaluation, these are some of the questions they ask you. I can't remember all of them, but those were the major questions that they ask you. And I hope you're successful when you take your test, or when you get your evaluation. I hope you're successful, and I hope you get through and you're going to the next phase. Now, also, while I have you, I wanted to mention that I believe I'm supposed to be getting an update in terms of when my surgery is this week coming in. So I spoke to the scheduler, my surgery scheduler. I missed a call from her on Friday. I'm very angry about that. Yes, so I missed a call from her Friday, and I'm supposed to be hearing back from her on Monday to come up with a date for my surgery. So it'll probably be a quick little video that I post to tell you guys that I got my surgery day and when it is and all that good stuff. So I will speak to you guys then. Can you guys do me a solid and hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button so you don't miss any videos from me. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.